I'm Katie Taylor, and this is James Goodman. We're with the Goodman Taylor team, and today we want to talk about if you're able to buy a home before you sell your current home and what that looks like. We have a couple different strategies. We're happy to discuss this with you, and we'll always find a solution.
So today we're going to discuss 3 different options that you have for purchasing a new home before you sell your current home. And the first one is you can always just put in a contingent offer. So we do this quite often. We'll take a listing, we'll put it on the market, and then we'll take that client out and we'll go look at some homes. And we can definitely write an offer and make that a contingent offer based on you selling your current home. There's some positives and negatives to this, right? Some of the sellers might not feel that that's as strong of an offer when we make that offer. We also put this on a tighter timeline for making sure you get your home sold, but we do it quite often. We do it very well. We're used to kind of balancing that and planning out that simultaneous close, right?
Yeah. And I do think with that, a lot of it rides on the current market and the current market conditions. You know, when we're more in a buyer's market or a balanced market, it's a lot easier to get a contingent offer accepted by a seller than if we're in a strong seller's market. Lucky for you, right now we're in a pretty balanced market, although it is very hyper localized, and we're able to get a lot of contingent offers accepted.
And I think one of the most important things here, and it's something that we really specialize in that scenario where we're going to buy a home contingent, I don't think it ever becomes more important to make sure that your home is looking great, it's show ready, and making sure that we're nailing that pricing and doing what we do on the marketing side. And there's nobody, I think, that markets better than we do with some of the things that we do to get the homes showcased on all the different portals, the virtual tours we do, the 3D tours, all the photography. So when we do a contingent offer, it is just so important to make sure that we knock that marketing out of the ballpark and make sure we really get the price set at a great level that's going to trigger buyers coming in and wanting to see the home and make an offer quickly.
Definitely. I mean, as far as that goes, one of the most important things I think that your agent does for you is protects you. Yeah. So if you know that you do not want 2 mortgage payments, my job as your fiduciary is to protect you and make sure that you don't end up with 2 mortgage payments. And that's what that contingent offer can help us do.
And then the second thing that we can do is there's a bunch of options here, but one of them would be something like a bridge loan. Some people don't even need a bridge loan. You might be able to go buy. So a bridge loan would allow you to go buy that first home and typically take a bridge loan. If maybe you needed the equity from your current home as a down payment, you could get a bridge loan to bridge that. You still are going to have to qualify. You're still going to have those 2 payments. So you got to kind of be careful there while we sell the first home. It does allow you to move out of that first home, move into the second home. Sometimes that's a nice option to allow people to get out. That way we can do showings on a vacant house, lets them move forward. Also lets them buy non-contingent. So if you're having a problem, you need to buy non-contingent. That's an option. But besides the bridge loans, I think a lot of people, they're not sure, but maybe you might be able to qualify without a bridge loan and be able to buy that home anyway, right?
Well, and I've had lots of clients recently do a recast. So what you do there is if you can qualify for both homes, we'll get you into your new home while you're selling your old home. That way your old home's vacant, it's easy to show, it stays clean, all of that. Once we sell your old home, we take that equity that you have and your net proceeds and we apply it to the mortgage as a principal payment on your new home. And the lender a lot of times will recast the loan, meaning you don't even have to refinance the loan. It just takes it down and then reamortizes your mortgage payments. Definitely something we want to check out before you do it and make sure that it's going to be an option for you. But know that there are options for this.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. And our third one, and it's becoming increasingly popular, is we are tied with the largest cash buying network in America. And so we've got a lot of options where we can provide you with a cash option on your home. So it gets purchased. We have single phase where they come in and you get one lump sum right in the beginning. They buy you out. Then the home goes back on the market. They try to sell it. We've also got a really cool 2-phase that actually puts more money in our sellers' pockets. So they'll cash you out up to 80% of your equity. You get to move out, take your equity, buy your new home. Then we get you out of the home. It's nice. It looks good. Sometimes they'll repaint it. They'll do some like minor little upgrades and fixes on the home. And then we put it back on the market and sell it for top dollar. And you get that difference again. So that's a really great option. We've been doing that a lot lately. So as you can see, we've got a ton of options for people here.
Well, one of the things I want to mention with that, it's really nice because the chances of this investor or this cash buyer canceling on your contract and your contingent contract is a lot lower than the chances of Don and Mary who maybe change their mind or get cold feet and cancel on buying your old home and then you have to cancel on your new home.
Yeah, and then you lose this dream that you picked out. And so it can get a little messy. But I think the key here is that we've got tons of options. So regardless of what would work best for you, I think we've probably got that figured out for you. So the first thing is if you've got this home or you think you want to buy a new home, but you're really concerned about, can I get my old home sold, my current house sold in time to buy this new home? The answer is probably yes. We've got a lot of options. So the first step is you just got to give us a call. Our contact information is below in the description box. So give us a call and let's see how we can work this out for you and get you into your new home before you sell your current home.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you in the next video.